Hi everyone, my Yudashi, and in the video, let's just go to the tier 10 one. So the tier 9 is already just want to almost maybe rage quit. But hey, tier 10 one actually is better. So hey, I kind of enjoy tier 10 one. So let's just talk about it. What is the difference, and then what should you do it or not? Should you grinding it, or should you not grinding it? And how are you gonna play them? Okay, let's start with the ship. The information about it, what you need to know about the ship and armor style. So. In tier 10, this is a Louisiana over there, since the link is really long. But what I'm gonna call this thing is a Iowa, the tier 10 Iowa. But rather than tier 10 Iowa, it's a tier 10 Iowa with a horrible fire angle, just with extra gun. And with the planes. That's pretty much all, and a small fire range. So yeah. So keep going. So, this thing have a 2 in the front, 1 in the back turret, so here it goes. Keep going, let's go to the armor layout. Armor layout is kind of full of tier 8 one now. So rather than the one to the tier 9 that you have 32 mirrored on the side, it means the HE is gonna hit you. When it hits you, it's just do light damage right there, pretty much. While the Louisiana Louses then over there, you got that full 9 mirrored protection on your belt on the side belt over there, and you got the bottom one with the full 9, and then you got another one with 259. By the way, they are the citadel for you, so it means you're gonna have to take care of it before you get hit by it. Otherwise, yeah, it's gonna hurt a little bit. Okay. So, there's an other battleship. You got 32 mirrored in the front nose. Oh yes, guess what? Over here, same thing, 32. So we're not gonna keep all this tier 9 now, so scoot that. Get out of here. We're not thinking about the tier 9. So we're gonna compare this to tier 8 and tier 10 only. We're just completely ignore that tier 9. So, yeah, keep going. So, you got 2 front turret in the front. You get that turret over here. That are really kind of good armor, but we're gonna keep going with that later. So, front is 32 mirror. Top 32, that's the front nose right there. Same thing to the back, you got that 32 everywhere. So here it goes. Straight out a pretty easy target for enemy HE spanner right there. Target you right there for sure. So yeah, you're a big hole. Yeah, and you mean your superstructure is a big hole too. So let's keep the superstructure. So fly deck, you get a 38 mirror protection fly deck right there. M8, HE span, AP span, hurt you really bad. Here we go. Especially with the HE, with the IFHE, it's gonna hurt you even more harder. And then you can do that. Your superstructure, the more of a tower superstructure, 19 mirror protection. That's it. Very good. Just like the other 2, we're including that tier 9. So scoot that one over there. So you get a tier 8 one, also that same thing. So yeah. Oh, and by the way, we're gonna talk about that a little later. But if you didn't know, this thing actually look like a Lexington style, kind of. So we're gonna talk about it. We're gonna do that later. So, okay. You get that 38 mirror belt on the belt armor right here. The top belt armor, your superstructure belt armor right there. The 38 everywhere. So yeah. And by the way, your secondary is protected by the 119 mirror. Here it goes. Okay, let's get to the turrets. We're gonna get rid of everything including your citadel. First, we're gonna look at turrets. So turret problem. You do get that easy knockdown on the turret because your bottom is protected by the only 51 mirror. And well, you do get protected by another 457 in the front, but that 32 won't protect you too much. So yeah, that means you get the part you do protect by the 541. I mean, your turn most likely won't knock out except the part of the bottom one. So yeah, or from the side, because you can see after you get to the side, because you do got that 409 mirror protection right there. If anything that are 409 plus, pretty much it becomes heavy AP shell to penetrate over, Yamato Cloud to penetrate you over, and then the Russian gun can. So yeah, there it goes. Okay, keep it going. Top armor, you get that top armor, you have 229 mirror protection. Front armor, you get a 257 mirror protection. Side armor, 254. And then you got a bottom armor protection. By the way, no, most of the time you don't look at it, but here you go. Why not? You got a 102 mirror protection right there. So yeah. And then pretty much every turret just keep going, and then you get the back armor with a 305. So that's pretty much all. Okay, let's just get to the citadel. But first, let's see where the citadel at first. So we're gonna take down everything to the turrets. So this is what your turret look like. So your citadel is between your first turret to the third turret. Pretty much most of the battleship will be following like that. Pretty much almost every single one of it. Almost. So here going. And then you take that turret. So this is what it look like. You get that 19 mirror protection on the top deck armor with a citadel. So yeah, I kinda kind of surprising it because you can see that's protected by the 38 mirror protection, and you get the bottom one, top one, you get another 32. So I mean, yeah, it gonna hit by the Citadel AP bomb, gonna hit really hard. So here it goes, it's gonna hurt a little bit. So yeah, except the AP bomb that drop in the middle, that gonna penetrate through it and hit the Citadel. And then because the top on the top is 38, it means yeah, there it goes. And then pretty much. Okay, keep going. So side armor, Citadel. Citadel right here is a 409. That's weird. All you talk about on the side armor. That's on the water. And then you got another on the water Citadel on the 459 mirror protection. And then bottom one is 180 mirror protection. And then bottom one, 100 mirror protection. Front one, you get that 477 mirror protection. And then you get that bottom one at 432 mirror protection. Back, they're pretty much similar thing. There's 387. And then the 324 mirror protection right there. So yeah, pretty kind of unique Citadel style. Okay, and then you get to the protection of the Citadel. You get that 409 that we already talked about in the beginning of the game. And you get now another one for the 457 on the top one. And then we get another one that is just pretty normal armor right there with a 52 mirror protection. Just on your deck armor style. And then you see for the back, you can see that they're different than any other Citadel that you get that little empty middle. Yeah, because that's your turret right there. So here it goes. And then, pretty much, you get that 32 in the back, top back over there, and you get that 457 mirror there from another back, middle back. So yeah, I mean, armor is not bad. At least better than a tier 9 and similar to a tier 8. So I would say, I would give it a little better in scale than a tier 9. I mean, kind of similar to tier 8 one, but I actually like this one a little more. Okay, now, survivability. Being to talk about the armor a little too long, so let's keep going. Survivability, you get that 96k hit points. So, compared to the Matana, oh well, 96.3. So yeah, similar. I mean, actually they're exactly the same. Except that torpedo protection is Matana's got a little better with 2%. So yeah, why not? I mean, Matana got 2 guns in the front, 2 guns in the back, and the whole sort is huge. Same to the losses here, a little bit big, huge the whole, except the part that you only have 2 guns in the front and 1 gun in the back, rather than having 4 guns, 4 turrets, rather than 3. Rather than 3, for the like 4 like the Matana, you only got 3 turrets. So except part of the back turret is 4. So okay, keep going. Now we're going to the armory system. You get that total 2 turret in the front, and you got now 1 turret in the back. By the way, they're separate different turret, but they're the same thing because they're all 406 and they're all Mark 7 version. So, by the way, Mark 7 is turrets. That's what it means. Here it goes. Okay, let's talk about it. 30-second reload guns. Shell switching time, 30 seconds, depending on where you want to go. If you go for the expert loader, it's 15, 16, 18-second reload speed. Turret speed, 45 seconds. It's kind of slow, but I used to it. I kind of like that slow speed. Max disperse, 288 millimeter. Well, it is a battle carrier, so you have to get some little drop down over there. And also, even with that accuracy, it's a 22.8 kilometer range gun. I mean, yeah, the accuracy is kind of dropped down pretty heavy instantly. So, yeah. Okay, keep going. Damage type, HE. You get that 5.7 damage right there. Chance for fire, 39%. Penetration, 68 millimeter penetration right there. Not bad at all. This is pretty much following the Matana shell style. So yeah, you know how to put Matana, then this is the thing. You put it on Iowa, this is the same way. So here it goes. Keep going. 46 AP type. You get that 13.5 damage right type, maximum damage. Self velocity, they're seeing like the American one. So yeah, here it goes. Okay, now main gun, you do get that triple turret in the front. That's 2 turret with the triple guns. So you get that 6 salvo out, 6 gun shall fire out there. 6 AP shall fire out with 6 HE shall fire out. But the other thing, your back turret is a 4 turret. It means you get that 4 shell out of the back turret. It means you get that almost like half of the turret fire from this side. Downside, fire angle is really bad on this ship. It means you most likely won't even use the turret, but it's a 4 gun turret. It means it actually kind of worth to firing out, get that little side to get that extra 4 shell out of the turrets to get that little extra damage and have a high chance of hitting the target. So yeah, I mean, it's really good hitting a broadside target, so not bad at all. So yeah. Well, it's actually really good. Well, also the making the mission incredibly fat because the entire hull is completely exposed. Yeah, I mean, just like on this side, you got that little completely empty, and you look at this side, it's a completely entire hull out of the ship. That most battleships have, so here it goes. I mean, Battery is not bad, except the part you just try to knock your head. It's like, how does this turret turn? How does this turret turn? Well, I was kind of thinking it had the same thing, but I don't really care. Just let it go. So yeah, by the way, it is a 30-second reload gun, so yeah, here we go. There is 7 word speed. I mean, I was just consuming this as an Iowa type. More of an Iowa class style, so yeah, why not? Okay, if you didn't know, I want to try building to a Battlecarrier style, so that's actually the real thing. But they didn't do it anyway, so yeah, don't have the money, so there you go. Okay, keep going. Oh, I forgot Discord. That's okay. Let me just close it a little bit so I need some do video thing. So, okay, keep going. Okay, secondary. Okay, so well, I'm actually gonna talk about this a little bit. So, mostly people don't build secondary on the battleship. I understand. I know people play styles are different. My style is mostly on full range, long range, mid range, close range. And secondary actually is one of my biggest things about playing battleship because I want that extra firepower if any submarine is close to me and all the battleship try to get close to me. At least I have some backup fire to help me a little bit because this fire angle of big turret is so bad is that you most likely before you fire the gun and turret speed is really slow too at the same time, so it make it even more horrible. Even you got that point, but you get that 2-minute charging speed right after you're attacking. So there it goes. You have to wait for 2 minutes. So that's a total of 4 guns you're firing out. So yeah. So, what's the thing about this thing? So, if you didn't know what the Lexington carrier does, is that Lexington secondary A system is all on the top. So, they mean to this one. You got the secondary on the top, right on the side. I mean, except you have the 2 turret, except one single turret poising right under there. That's not gonna do anything. Rather than sit there, just look at the front. That's it. But if you go for a secondary build, then you most likely think about. Wait, does this thing also look like a grad discipline? Yes. This is actually a style of grad discipline secondary style, but not the accuracy, but the way to fire. So, if you didn't know, secondary mostly fire on the depending on what the ship on the side is. Mostly fire if you want the secondary on the left side, if they fire on the left. Some maybe fire the front if their fire angles are good. Some of them fire on the side. So yeah, but the secondary on the Louisiana over here is different because you get that 4 secondary on the top on the right side. Well, on the left side, you got that fire on the bottom right there. So it means if your enemy is showing on the left side right here, example like this is the ship right here on the left side, like the ship over here, there are total 9 secondary firing out rather than you have the normal 5 secondary firing out from the side. Yes, I will say the Battlecarrier right here. That's the only turret that will not fire out. But if enemy is on the other side, example, if enemy that's a dragon, that's the ship over there. If your enemy is on your right side, there will be only 5 secondary firing out. Including that is because these 4 are gonna fire on that side, and then this one gonna fire. But on the left side, they're also gonna fire because on the top of it, means they can fire over. So yeah, it may actually make it a little better in some of the close range combat. Except the power of your armor cannot handle it. Unless you know how to play this in close range combat. Or used to it. Otherwise, I recommend you build a ranged gun type. There it goes. Okay. Secondary build system. Well, we're gonna talk about everything. So what the maximum build style are. So, secondary range, maximum range, 11 kilometer range, maximum reload speed, 2.7. This is a gearing gun right there, so screw that. You just look at gearing, yeah, just look at the gearing stat. So that's all it is. Don't even bother to talk about it. You haven't called me secondary, so here it goes. Okay. Now, third, airstrike is your thing. Because you're a battle carrier, you get that little beautiful flying planes. Flying planes with a bird flying around. Oh, here we go. Wow, here it goes. Okay, sugar's gone. Okay. It's a bomber type, so like usual. Hit points 2.5, so it's normal. Speed 135 knots as minimum speed. Normal speed. Maximum speed 171. By the way, the cruising speed is 126 as more of a car cruising speed. Then the max speed is 171. Engine boost time 20 seconds. I mean, it's not bad. I mean, yeah, charging speed is 40 seconds is normal because it is pretty much double time charging speed. Size of the attacking squad is 6 points. So I mean, he gets 6 points over there. So yeah, it's not bad. The attacking squad is 6. That's same normal. Pretty much on the deck is 6. They're the same thing. Charging speed 2 minutes. Pretty normal. Concealment range 9 kilometer range. So yeah, pretty much a standard points. By the way, dropping bomb system now. HE type bomb. You get 2 drop bomb on each plane. So even you get total 12 bomb on the entire squad. But most likely you get 10 because you must get 1 plane shoot down during the progress. So seems pretty normal. And most of the time you only got like 5 plane build attack, so that's 10 bomb. But I'm fine with it. Maximum damage 7.3. Seems pretty normal. Penetration 480 murder. 3 much against any light cruiser, heavy cruiser, battleship. I mean, it's on DD too. If they do not know how to dodging it. 5K, 6K, 8K. Here we go. Goodbye, DD. Have a nice day. And telling goodbye to your port. Here it goes. Chance of saving fire 48%. So it means it is really good. So yeah. If you know how to drop a bomb on it, so you know how to calculate the time and hit the part of it. So yeah. Okay. Now, A system. A system, you got pretty much almost a better A little bit. Well, it depends what side you're on. Example, if on this side of the A's, if you're on the right side, your A's are incredibly bad. Well, if you're on the left side, you actually gotta get AA because there are actual 4 turret right there shooting the points. So yeah. Keep going. By the way, this is an A build because I hate carrier so much, so why not just do that? Even though I'm also playing a carrier. Here's another joke. Well, here it goes. Okay, keep going. Continuing damage. Maximum damage percentage is 580, 583. So here it goes. Well, just keep going. The real number. Short range 242, 247 mirror damage right there. Why is mirror damage right there for some reason? Okay, keep going. Hit rate 70%. Pretty much the standard battleships. The hit rate right there. Fire range 2 kilometer range. Mid-range, middle range with AA system, 703 damage right there. Hit rate, 75%. Fire range, 4 kilometer range. Now, long range, 232 damage right there. Hit rate, 75%. Fire range, 6 kilometer range. I mean, they're not really good in close range and the mid-range, long range, but their maybe it's not bad. It's mostly counter any torpedo planes and the incoming dive bomber. So while catching it, that's pretty much all. Now, long range A system for the explosion. You get total 9 explosion. By the way, that's total 8 because my A is an 8 build for 8 build. So here it goes. 9 explosion, hit rate 75%. Fire range from 3.5 to 6 kilometer range. Damage 2.2. Mostly 2,231. So here it goes. By the way, primary sector reinforcement is 60%. By the way, it is an A build. So here it goes. Instant damage 3.5%, just like other battleship. Activation time is 15 seconds. Recharging time 15 seconds. The same like other battleship. Here it goes. Okay. Systems using speed. Here it goes. So you why not? I actually like that. Here it goes. Not like the T10 one that goes super fast, but even I hate it. Why did I talk about that again? Well, I'm looking at the Matana right here. So Matana is 3 knot speed. I actually like the Matana a little bit. So I kind of like the Matana. I mean, the Iowa similar thing, so I actually like the Iowa. So here it goes. So, I actually kind of like this ship. It's just a part of the rudder ship time is kind of slow, but it's still good. I can give up it up there because Matana actually have a better rudder because due to the fact it has a legendary module on it and some different build. So I have to make it a little turn faster. So here it goes. Okay, concealment. Well, you're a battle carrier. You have a little better concealment with a 715.1. By the way, that is with a slot 5, but not with a captain build. For the Matana, it got a little worse. Well, because the Matana have a... I remember the Matana should have a legendary module set there, right? Yeah, it has a legendary module. That's why. Here it goes. And look at the high over here, 15.6. Similar thing. A Vermont. Pretty much similar thing, 12.6. But that is a concealment build Vermont. So yeah. Very much. So, It's actually not bad. I actually like this tier 10. I like the tier A one actually. After that few games, I was thinking, yeah, I can't give up a little bit, so I decided to not. I'm almost going to skip it, but I said, let's go for it. So, in the end, I like it. Except for the pain that I had to figure out how to do the tier 9 one, because that thing is horrible. I recommend you skip the tier 9 one. If you play tier A, tier 10 is actually better. Tier A, tier 10 is actually better. Tier 9 one is just worst. You didn't get 1 deadshot point. You didn't get that 2. Oh, yeah, say about deadshot point. I forgot about this say. Deadshot. 18 submarine. Oh, yes, Eagle actually got 2 points rather than 1 down in tier 9. I hate that tier 9. Okay, let's keep going. 27 charging speed. You get an elevator price too. So you get 2 ability to attack 2 times. And you get 25-7-second recharging. That actually sounds good. Also, number task force is 1 time. So here you go. This seems fine. Hit points 2k. Maximum range 11 column range. By the way, all the deadshot point attacking range for the stand battleship is all the maximum second range. Here it goes. Okay. Number of bombing in place is 2. Here it goes. So you mean you get like 2 4 pretty much taking 2 charge and then you have 4 charge to those. So yeah. Damage 5.8. Here it goes. Seems pretty good. So, I will take that. And guess what? I actually killed someone with this battleship. I love it. I love to see those submarines getting sunk by my secondary, my main gun, and my deck charge. Yes, go to the bottom of the ocean, submarines. We'll never see you again. So, and also, by the way, you can also use your plane attack submarine when they're on the top of the water and spot them. And if they're in a secondary range, tell them, get ready to send back to your port, buddy. Here it goes. So why not get that point out of you and get that submarine out of the game? Or the DT. So here it goes. Okay. I actually like this one, so I'm actually happy about talking about this shit rather than wanting to tear down and to hell of fire. Okay. So, how do you go play this ship? How are you gonna build it? How are you gonna make sure that you don't die early? Just kidding, I actually die early, so here it goes. I go strange. Okay, keep going. Building time. Equipment. Oh, but first we're gonna talk about the consumable. First, you get that dimmer control, like the American one style. So here it goes. 80-second charging speed, 22-second activation time. Same thing, American style dimmer control. Pretty much a little bit different. There's a standard dimmer control. So here it goes. It's totally fine. And then you got a fighter that for no reason, well, except the one the difference that you are also, even though you're a carrier, but not like the carrier style, is that carrier has to trigger by the spotting. You can trigger it by yourself. It may actually make feel better. So yeah, there it goes. Keep going. Now, slot 1, artillery mod 1. For your secondary, for your A system, keep them alive longer. So here it goes. Slot 2, well, depends on what you want. Damage control or engine boot, engine room protection. Well, sometimes you may get an engine knocked out. So yeah, I mean, don't want either you don't want to get some fire crew easy or get in flight easy, or don't want to get engine sticker knocked out. Either one's fine. Slot 3. So now is the part that you have to figure out what you want to do. Here, close range combat, main battery mod 2. For the extra turn speed for your back front turrets. They are really slow because they are 45-second turn speed for the 1 to 8 degree turn. So yeah, you're gonna need that for your extra turn speed. Or for close range combat, secondary battery mod 1 to increase your secondary to the maximum of 11 column range, allowing to fire on the side that are the 9 secondary range secondary slot over there. Fire all out at once. Like the one lonely secondary down on the right side, I won't be able to do anything. There it goes. Okay, now. Also, you can also build a full A build, a gun mod 1, allow it to primary sector system charging speed faster with less 20 reduction. Maybe you get that like 12 second kinda, but there it goes. Or you can go for a little extra gun range with that 60% increase. So you mean you get that like 23, 24 gun range right there. I mean you actually kinda have the ability to fire your guns a little earlier. Well, I had to wait for each to get into a gun range with a 22.6 column range because 22.8 because it feels kind of small. It actually did feel kind of small. I kind of want the slot 6 one has a gun range. but there'll be honest, so I had to put something different. So here it goes. Okay, slot 4. Damage control mod 2. So if you don't like to stay on fire, or you like to be on fire or flooding, then you let the damage controller do the job, then damage control will be your best friend. Here it goes. Or if you use a lot of damage control, and don't stay on the fire too much or flooding too much, then air group modification 1 is your best friend. Increase your aircraft carrier hit points, speed, and the preferred time by 5%. So here it goes. Or yeah, you can go stair gear, but I won't recommend it. So, or you can go for that propulsion, but not recommended. So either damage control mod 2 or air group mod 3. Air strike don't matter unless you want to kill that submarine, die. You want that submarine just send it really fast. Then yes, but I recommend air group mod 3 or damage control mod 2. These are the best for your friend right there. And then slot 5, concealment expert concealment system modification 1. Concealment, you're gonna need that a lot because you want that at least go dark easier, or don't get sparked too early, or otherwise you're gonna energy shoot at you the whole game and you can't even go dark. Here it goes. And then you're gonna become an easy target because your hole is too huge and you just can't do anything. Your turn speed is too slow. Here it goes. Even if you go second 1 knot, but then make your turn and you're fast. So here it goes. Ship Super Mod 1 won't help you. Torpedo lookout system mod won't help you because none of them is gonna be useful with any ship. Kinda. Well, except the ship is suitable for the anything radar or anything else, but we won't even do that. So, okay, last but not least, for the slot 6. Well, it's kind of confusing, but for your style, whatever you like. If you hate carrier, if you hate DDs that get close to you shooting the guns at you, artillery mod 2 is your best friend. If you like to fire your guns multiple times, get a faster fire rate. That's rather easy to play most of the time. Main barrier monster is your best friend. Actually, you increase that fire rate speed. Downside, yeah, the turret speed kinda costs a lot. Even you do got a slow turn speed, so actually it's fine because you get that little 27 real speed gun. So I'm totally fine with it. So here it goes. Or you can go for the artillery problem route 2 to get the accuracy of gun, get that disperse away to get a little smaller disperse range. So yeah, I mean it's not bad. Either one is fine for you. So pick whatever you want. So pick your style. Here it goes. I'm more fit to myself with the artillery mod 2 because I want to kill those planes. I want that secondary faster reload. I want that damage on the key points. So here it goes. And then Captain build. So, this is my secondary build with the A build. So, if you want to go for your own style, here's the recommend. I'm gonna pull the empty captain out and see if I have one. Do more, so you have the inside there. No. Oh, gearing. So, here you go. Here you have one, so empty, so I'm gonna put it right there. So, where you want to go for your build? Permanent main span, allowing to get less chance getting impacted on your turrets. Steer gear, engine system. Or you can go for the shelf switching, but well, depends on what you play. If you use a lot of HE and AP at the same time, then that is gun feeders help a little bit. Now we also gonna call it pretty much the expert loader, so in the old name. And then you get the second part. You can go either torpedo protection, or you can go for the greaser gear, allow you to turn your turret faster, and you actually gonna need that because you want that turret faster. And this is what it looks like. 37.5. It's actually getting faster because you get that 75 reduction right there, speed removed from it. So it makes it kind of a little faster. So yeah, it's kind of not bad. So yeah, here it goes. Now, slot 3. Long range secondary, depending on if you want to play close range combat or A system, but recommend first artillery rush. Get that reload speed up. Get that your guns faster, and also get your A system faster, and also into some range. So here you go. By the way, this is not affecting your carrier point, so it made your carrier point always 2 minutes charging speed. So unless you have that slot 3, slot 5, slot 4 inside there, otherwise it would be the same thing. Slot 5. Concealment expert or emergency repair party first. Either one can go first, but I recommend is the repair party because you want the actual survivability first. Then you can go for that Concealment Expert as the second one. And then, third slot, another one, you can go for the base of survivability. Get an extra reduction for your fire percentage damage and flooding. And also faster repair system for your turrets, steer gear, and engine system. And then that left with the 3 points. So, out of all the 3 points, I mean, you can go for the super heavy AP shell, extra damage. You can totally get that to the 145. But that also costs you an extra 35% and the flooding. I mean, that kind of cancels some part from with this thing, but it won't affect too much. And also, out of all of it, there are not too much you can pick. I mean, kinda. Not a lot. So I recommend torpedo across the range and to increase the torpedo protection and also see torpedo faster. And then last but not least, different control, repair property consumable cooldown, allowing you to faster usual control, different control faster than usual. So, and then we can take that one. We can also go for that consumable expert, but it won't do too much, so it won't affect anything already except your fighter. Didn't do anything, so yeah. Well, or you can just go for that demo expert to get that extra charging rate, damage rate for your submarine instrument thing, for your fire chance. But better, gun feeder is your best friend, more about. So, this is what your build looks like, kinda, pretty much. Or you can go for taking all of them out, all 4 of them out, go for the fire prevention, allow you to set on fire maximum 3. Also, you reduce the chance of setting on fire. So, here it goes. And that's what the build looks like on your battleship. And how much point I will give this thing? I'll give this thing a 8.5 out of 10. I mean, there's a good side, there's a downside, but I don't want to give it a little too high, but not a little too low. So 8.5 is the best point. 8.5 out of 10. Pretty much. There it goes. And yeah, and here's the horn. Finally done with this thing. I can now finally play a normal game with this thing, and now the tier 9 one. I would never touch that thing ever again. I am not touching that thing, and I might just sell it because I don't want to see it in my port. Here it goes. I will see you guys in the next one. Me, Yudachi, is out of you. Have a nice day, and I'll see you guys in the next one. I'm gonna get some drink and see my throat hurt really bad. Have a nice day. Good luck and fair see. Oh, well, I guess I recorded it down. Let's keep going. Yeah, good luck and fair see again.